I'm Jo, and I volunteer for Positive Action in Housing. I am not quite sure how long I've volunteered for them. It's probably about 6-7 years. As a volunteer with Positive Action, I house destitute asylum seekers. There's a point in the process of asylum seeking when, if an asylum seeker is refused permission to stay in the UK by the Home Office, they are then made destitute in the hope that this will encourage them to go home. So they have their money taken off them, and they're also thrown out of their accommodation. And at that point they go to Positive Action in Housing, and if they're men, they sleep in a night shelter in a church on the floor in sleeping bags. And if they're women, Positive Action tries to find them hosts like myself who will take them for short or long periods. The best thing about being a volunteer with Positive Action is that you actually feel you're doing something for people who have reached rock bottom, whose lives have hit a most terrible rock in that they have no roof over their heads, no money, and they're facing an uncertain future. So you can take them into your house and for a little while give them comfort and even a little bit of luxury and a little bit of support and care. And I find that very satisfying. I think it has changed me as a person. I've begun to realise how people who've had, in some cases, very nice, stable, middle-class lives can be reduced to nothing. It's made me realise that one is very fortunate to be born British, or at any rate in Western Europe. We are so secure, and we complain about our lives and the government and the state of the roads and all sorts of stupid things. And yet when you meet people who have lost everything and who have been tortured and raped, you realise that you really don't know you're born, you're so fortunate. And so many people have several spare rooms sitting empty, and there are people sleeping on the streets. So yes, I would encourage people to do it, and they would find it wasn't as frightening and difficult as they thought.